Well, hello there. It's another beautiful October day, late in the afternoon. It's getting to be 2 or 3. I'm not sure. I don't. I don't have a watch anymore. I don't follow that. I don't really care sometimes. But you know, I wanted to read an excerpt from one of my journals that I've been writing. This one here is a little over. Well, I guess it is 2 pages, 2.5 maybe. And I said I was going to do that, or at least I thought I was going to try to do it. And I'm going to try to read this. Just bear with me, okay? Because there's a lot of scribbling on here. And I did read it over a little bit ago, and I think I can read it all right. uh, I was still suffering from COVID and no sleep when I wrote some of these journals, these earlier ones. So I'll do the best I can, and I'm going to read it right off the page here. So um, maybe it'll help somebody. And I would recommend you writing, this stuff down, how you feel every day. I've said that before too. But this was at 8 p.m. on a Sunday, May 22nd, 2022. Just a couple months after my wife died and went to heaven. Starts off, I walked at 6 a.m., 2 miles. Felt okay, I guess. Not much emotion, just routine. Walk, little prayer, little song, little crying. Got back, I checked on the kittens. Cute little guys. They look at me when I come in the room and they try to walk to me. I remember that. I wish you could see them, hun. Maybe you can. I usually spend an hour with them holding and bottle feeding a little one. Sort of makes me feel good to do this, knowing you would want me to do this. I talk to you about them, don't I, hun? It helps, I think so. I didn't go to church today. Wanted to put up a flagpole permanently for you, because you always wanted one. I had to wait till 10 for Ace Hardware to open up. I spent $160 for everything but the labor. All of it was made in the USA, though. It looks good out front, waving in the wind. I will care for it in your honor, honey, because your service to our veterans and because I just love your way of caring for others before yourself. Your motto was Jesus first, others second, self third. This was her way. I am a lucky man to have had a wonderful wife like this. Thank you, Lord God, again and again. Thank you. Working on this flagpole and cutting more grass took some time and wore me out pretty good. COVID still affected me. I sat outside for a while to rest, then for whatever reason, I don't know why, I just started to cry. Pretty darn good. I became sick to my stomach. I wanted to go home to be with my Cindy. It was a bad, very bad hour or so till I recovered from this unreal episode of grief. I think I might be having symptoms of PTSD along with depression, and I'm worried. But who can I tell other than the Lord? And I do tell him, but I can't hear what he is saying. I have lost my focus. What do I do? I know I can't replace Cindy. No one else is like her. I care for nothing of the world's events at this point, right or wrong. That is how I really feel right now. Time here is fleeting, always going away from us. We don't know when it will be the last time we see the sunrise or the stars come out at night. We have no idea if that flower is going to bloom before our time is up. Projects, or our last meal, our last look at our loved ones, projects we are involved in left undone, the clothes left hanging on the rack or on the floor, the call you were going to make just moments ago doesn't happen, the last time you look at your partner for life, your beautiful loving wife's face, the last words, I love you, hon, the last hug and kiss. We live in a world where every day or hour could be our last. I am now the husband I could have been months and years ago because of the love in me that grew much more than I could have imagined. Watching her slowly dying was so very hard. Not being able to stop this from happening was killing my soul, tearing my heart in two, breaking me down. Look down on me, hon, and see the real man you have made me into. Thank you, Mama. I love you. I will be snuggling you soon. And then I have abbreviation of letters, which means say your prayers, sing a song, and make it last the whole day long. We wrote that to each other quite a bit. Whenever one of us would go away, we'd leave a note, hide it in a book or in between a pair of socks or something. And another one was when you're feeling lonely and when you're feeling blue, just say your prayers and sing a song, and I'll be there with you. I love that. There is a very beautiful sun setting out the front window, honey. Do you see it? And that was all I wrote on that. But some of them that I read earlier, before I got to this one, I thought about reading, but there was a lot of pain involved in them, and I just didn't think I could read it. And this one here was a little easier for me to read, and I just wanted to share this with you, okay? Maybe I'll share more in the future, but I'll have to think about that. So anyway, I don't know if that helps you or not, but kind of tells you my mindset. That was in May. It's 2 months after she passed away, and it's 7 months now. And I still feel that pain when I read those words. It's going to always be there. May not be as intense, I'm aware of that, but it'll always be there to some degree or another. So anyway, this is our craft shed, by the way. And her side is over here. And there on that little desk, if you want to call it a desk, it's all crammed full of stuff that I piled in here, is her necklace she left undone. It's been sitting there for nearly a year now. I don't know what to do with it yet, but I'm not going to touch it for quite a while, I think. So anyway, I'll let you go for now. Okay.